Hello and welcome to Son of a Pitch, the comedy panel game that does for movies what Gareth Bale did to the Belgian football team.
We're off to France.
Here we are again in the BAFTA Bar, City World Cardiff, and tonight we have a powerhouse panel of three of the funniest and gobbiest comedians that Cardiff have to offer. First of all is my regular panellist, Dan Thomas. Alongside Dan tonight is the sparkling Liam Schewitz, and finally the mighty Dan Mitchell. Please welcome my guests. Well, we start, as ever, with the 5-word synopsis. 5 words or fewer to outline a film plot. We'll start with you, Dan. 5 words less to describe Blade Runner.
No budget for proper robots.
Leo, a 5-word synopsis, please, for Fatal Attraction.
Should have swiped left, mate.
Mr. Dan Mitchell at the end. A 5-word synopsis for Zulu, please.
Spears? We got guns, but.
It's excellent choice. Well, now we come to the pitch, the important part of tonight's programme. I'll be giving the boys 4 elements as the night goes along. We start with the first element, which is actor. So you'll have to pitch a film starring an actor, and obviously we turn to the audience and ask them to give us the name of an actor. So...
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. Beyond actor, nice. Legend, I'd have said, for Chuck. So, right. So tonight you pitch a film with Chuck Norris in it. Okay, we move on. Next, it's a hashtag question. Add ing to a film. Add the letters ing to a film title to change its meaning. For example, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stoning. Or Pacific Rimming. We start this time...
I don't want to watch that film.
No.
It's a big ring as well.
Well, we'll start this time with Dan Thomas.
Dicking Tracy.
Very good. Liam?
Zombieland, ing. It's basically any flight that came into Heathrow during the Ebola crisis.
Dan Mitchell.
Well, I went for a Tarantino classic, Reservoir Dogging.
Any more on that one?
The Blair Witch Projecting is about the Blair Witch moving on and getting a job in City World.
Nice.
And I also had Schindler Listing, but I just thought it would just be a very wonky sort of character with a built-up shoe.
Ah, lovely. Right, we shall move on. This is a winner. Dame Judi Dench, Dame Maggie Smith, Dame Helen Mirren. Snog, marry, avoid. Dan Thomas.
I think this is very mean. Because it's someone you're going to like, oh, you've got to say something mean about one of the dames, right? And I'm not going to say anything mean about any of those dames, right? Because I've got a bit of class. So I will simply say I would plough fuck out of all of them.
Leo.
I'll take the easy option and watch.
Nice.
Snog, marry, avoid, watch Dan doing them.
Watch Dan plough fuck out of all of them.
Dan Mitchell.
I'd avoid Dench, largely because of the character she's played, and I didn't like her in Bond because she was nasty, a bit rude. So I would snog Helen Mirren because, to be fair, she's fit. She is very fit. And if you marry Dame Maggie Smith, based on her Harry Potter character, who can turn into a cat, you get plenty of pussy.
I love you trying to edit yourself.
I can't do it. It doesn't work if you edit.
But you've got that far. No, gotta say it. Pussy. What's your answer to that one, brother? What's your answer?
I'm with you. I'll just do them all.
Yeah, right, good.
Though,
Yeah, you get 1, 2. You get a double bill now.
Right. Element 2. We've had the actor for your pitch tonight, Chuck Norris. Now we need the actress. So any suggestions on an actress to go alongside Chuck Norris? She'd have to be a hardy sort.
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley. Yeah, she could handle Chuck. If you've seen Domino, if anyone's actually sat through it from start to finish, she's quite tough in it.
No one did.
No. It's not a good film, but she's quite tough in it. So, Chuck Norris and Keira Knightley then are the actor and actresses for your pitches tonight. Very good. We have reached the final round before the half, which is draw the line. I will give you all a line of dialogue, quite well-known line of dialogue, and I want you then to represent that Pictionary style on the board behind me. We'll start with Mr. Dan Thomas. So, get yourself ready and get a pen.
Right.
And this is your line for tonight.
So,
Because there aren't that many remakes out there.
yeah.
Can't see it, you're in the way. Rocky.
No, right.
Raging Bull.
No, it's not the hands.
Okay.
They're just hands. Right.
Give him fingers then! It's a bare
Wait a minute,
minimum!
I've given him too many fingers.
What's this?
Right.
Is it a trauma
It's not
film? He's
about a
got
man-
6 fingers!
It's not Princess Bride, right? I realise that now. That it looks like you got
Is
too
that
many fingers.
Baloo?
What?
Baloo the bear.
No, it's not bear.
Leave him be, let him
He's
draw
got
something,
balls,
come
Hang
on.
on, wait, hang on. Oh, hang on, that'll probably help.
Oh yeah, that's helped.
Cowboy film now, isn't it?
Right, okay, now
That's
then.
helped, yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
No.
True Grit. There were 2 of them.
Right,
So,
now then.
okay.
Okay. Hang on,
Finger man.
hang on. Hang on, wait a minute.
You stopped on my finger in there.
Right, okay.
Finger
Hang on.
lady.
Yeah, okay, right. Right, the key thing is, that's his mother. Hang on. Now, he's not... Oh, bollocks. Right, he's not hovering, he's further away.
What's that?
Perspective.
No,
I
hang
love
on.
perspective.
It's perspective, is
Yeah.
what it is, right? And he's the one
They're in a
saying the
squash
line.
court.
He's the one saying the line that is there.
You got bare hands, mate.
Right.
Rifle
No.
pistol.
Right, okay. So he says,
Look at my didgeridoo.
you know what?
That is the rifle, mate.
I'll be honest with you, that's as good as it's going to get.
Yeah, that's like the skateboard
hang on, he's
from
probably got a
Big
cowboy
Brothers.
hat as well. So that helps.
Oh, is he a wizard?
No, right, hang on.
Oh, he's got an Uzi.
No, right. Yes, and he's saying,
Look at your gun.
I've got a big gun, you've got
no,
a big
he's
gun.
just,
Let's shoot things.
No. He's just giving him this gun. It's a gun.
Yeah.
He's just giving it to him, and he said,
You have a gun that looks like your penis.
no, because he give it to him. If it looked like a penis, he goes, sorry, I've given
Thanks
you
for
the
the
gun.
gift, but I've got my own gun and I've written gun on it.
Look,
I really don't know.
at what point do we end this charade?
And now, when I turn to the audience, does anyone out in the audience know this line at all from True Grit? Fill
Oh
your
my God, he got it. That's amazing.
Fill your hands, you son of a bitch. Said
See?
both times. Said by John Wayne, the original, obviously, before he guns down Robert Duvall.
Ready?
Yeah,
We ready? Yeah.
always. Star Wars, may the Fourth be with you.
Yeah, it was easy. Fucking hell.
See, that's how it's done.
Oh, is it?
Use words.
Because obviously-
Write down the words. He wrote down the first word of the sentence. It's easy.
King Kong. 'Twas beauty what killed the beast, not the massive helicopters. It wasn't bullets that killed the beast, or wasn't machines that killed the beast. It was love that killed the.
Look, you're getting somewhere, but you're just basically, look, you know, you were wrong. You were being too general with machines.
Plane. Wasn't the planes that killed the monkey?
Yeah, the monkey. Don't you know the difference between an ape and a monkey?
Why did
Come
you give
on.
him an animal one? He'll get.
Look,
Look how angry he
I
gets.
didn't even get around to drawing King Kong.
Here.
Look, there he is. Look at his hands.
Oh, it's like
Look at his hands. And he's got a thumb.
it's fucking
There we
like
are.
King Kong, mate.
No, I suppose you. So this is that movie where Zippy scaled a building.
That's like my neighbour coming round to borrow some sugar.
Oh my God, that is real.
Jesus Christ.
There we are. Look at that. Look at that. Look at him. Look, the lights are on. Look at the
So the line
details. Someone's in
is,
the
it
house.
wasn't planes that killed the giant, terrifying baby.
It wasn't them, was it? Look, if I put a cross by it.
It was love that killed the giant
No,
killer baby.
it was. My God.
That killed the beast, or whatever the line is. Fade down away. Beauty. It was beauty that
Yes!
killed the beast.
There we are.
What the hell is that? Is that supposed to be a woman?
That's Faye Dunaway. That's what she looks
That's
like
Faye
nowadays.
Dunaway?
She's had a lot of work done.
Is she in clockwork orange?
Yes, and then she's got no hair anymore, and one
got
eye.
one hair.
Because that's what fashion is nowadays. It's not about having a whole face. It's about having half a face and making it look good in the right light.
end of part one. Dan, Liam and Dan have Chuck Norris and Keira Knightley for their pitches for the second half. Join us again in part 2 for more fun and games. See you in a minute. Welcome back to Son of a Pitch. Dan Thomas, Liam Schewitz and Dan Mitchell have had Keira Knightley and Chuck Norris for their pitches for the end of the programme. So let's crack on with things then. Right, the next question. Some people are happy to watch the same film over and over again. Is there any film you couldn't even sit through once? Start with Liam.
Bad Neighbours. If anyone's read the book, I'd be keen to hear from you afterwards. There's got to be some sort of redemption. Not even Rose Byrne could elevate that film. I was done. I had to turn it off. I wanted to cut my own tubes halfway through. Finito. It's the only film I've never watched all the way through.
Dan Mitchell.
Well, there's a film that I thought I could never watch all the way through, but Dan Thomas forced me into it. And it's called Upworld, also known as The Adventures of Gnome the Gnome. And it teams up...
No, it isn't. It's called The Adventures of a Gnome Called Gnome.
All right, well, I'm sorry,
And
but it
Gnome
was
is
so
spelled with a
shit,
G.
I didn't even remember the correct name, okay? I had to watch it, and I couldn't watch it all in one go because I was in physical pain. It's a cop buddy movie, but they've teamed up the dweeb from The Breakfast Club with a puppet, right? And, you know, all of his other cop friends don't think it's anything weird. They just think he's a small man, even though he looks nothing like a human. And it is appalling, and he's a pervert. This little puppet, it keeps sleazing on this female cop who just takes it, you know, it's absolutely disgusting and horrible. And Dan, I hate you for making me watch it.
I quite like it.
Dan Thomas then.
I can't watch Basic Instinct. I've tried, but it starts off with somebody getting killed with an ice pick during a kinky sex game gone wrong, and I can't watch that because my gran went the same way.
Time to choose the third element for tonight's pitch, which is genre. We've had Chuck Norris and Keira Knightley. Now it's time to give you a genre film. So what are you offering, audience?
Gangster film.
Gangster film. I like that. I'll tell you where you don't see gangster films set that often. The Victorian era. So let's have a Victorian era set gangster film for you to put Chuck Norris and Keira Knightley into. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okie doke, moving on to the round I call literal film posters, because it speaks for itself. It's just say what you see. I will show each of you in turn a literal film poster, and then you just have to tell me what that poster is. So here we go. First one is for Dan Thomas. Let's get there. There we are. What do you reckon? Oh, see, clever.
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey, yes. And they're all there.
Or it's a close-up of my face.
Nice. Right, Liam, this one's for you. Now then. How if you know these two to begin with?
Oh, yeah, I do the disreputable characters.
Help me out.
They're inbred.
What
So-
sport? Is that a sport thing?
Yeah, the Neville brothers.
Ah, from EastEnders.
No, from Manchester United. And,
I haven't seen that. So they call the Neville brothers.
yeah, I mean, I'm having an emotional response to it, which is probably The Hills Have Eyes. That had a load of people in it. Wrong turn. No.
Because it's say what you see. So it's...
The Brothers Grimm?
We're brothers, but...
Then are they brothers?
They are brothers, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Blue bastards. Blues Brothers!
There you go.
Hey,
There
no
we
face
go.
on you, isn't he?
Yeah?
You can see past hatred, that's your problem.
All right.
Dan Mitchell, this is your little gem. I like this a lot.
All right. I can see that. Look, I mean, that's a pedestrian crossing. Warning you of impending Grim Reapers. Death Race.
Death
Oh,
Race. Very, very good, sir.
That's
Yes.
so cool. Right?
Isn't it just? I love that.
I like that. I'm having now.
After that, we go to element 4 of tonight's pitch. Chuck Norris, Keira Knightley in a Victorian gangster film, but where's it going to be set? Again, we ask the audience. Can we have a location for this film, please, ladies and gents?
Max Boyce is gone.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
That's very specific.
Did something happen to you in Max Boyce's?
And so to make it less specific, I don't mind whether you use Max Boyce's front garden or back garden for this one.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, luckily, because, I've been to Max Boyce's garden.
Yeah.
And took a dump on his patio. No, not at all. Of course not. Why did you believe that?
Why did you just say that on TV?
Yeah.
What?
Why did you
Why
say?
would you say that?
Because what if somebody once did? And that was like, oh, I'm never going to find out who it was, and then he's tuning in.
Penultimate question of the night then, gents. If they made a movie of your life, what genre would it be? I'll accept mashups of genres as well. We'll start with Liam on this one then.
Basically, I think it'd probably be like some sort of kitchen sink porno. That's it, really.
You fucking the pluggo.
Yeah, I can see this is already taking a nasty route, so we'll move on quickly.
Starring Maggie Smith as well, obviously.
There we are.
She's got a lot of action for an old bird, hasn't she?
Dan Mitchell.
Right. What's the opposite of thriller? Because that's basically my life, really. Is toast a genre? Because that's pretty much what it revolves around. My life is, shall I have marmalade or shall I have another type of marmalade? Oh, no, I'll pretend I'm 12 and have peanut butter. Because that's how exciting my life is. And I don't think they make many films like that.
So technically you'd be in a Terrence Malick movie.
Something like that.
Okay, good.
But even more dull.
Right, we'll move on to Mr. Dan Thomas. What genre would your life be?
Well, thriller. I'll have a thriller, but not, deeply caveated. I'll have a Dan Brown thriller. Because a lot of his movies, just people going into rooms and going, I don't know why I came in here. Okay. And that's my life. It's just that. I also annoy Catholics a lot. So,
do you find clues in every room in your house? Oh, it's a clue.
No, I don't. It might be. Everything might be a clue. Like when I looked at my front garden and there was a turd there, and I thought, Max Boyce has been around here, looking for revenge, but he got the wrong Dan.
So, well, we come to that time of the night for the pitches. So the men have been given Chuck Norris, Keira Knightley, starring in a Victorian age gangster film set in Max Boyce's garden. Front or back, we haven't decided. So it's time. Mr. Dan Thomas, take us into your pitch, please.
Right, okay. Victorian age, where women weren't allowed to do a lot of things that men do, such as be gangsters. So Keira Knightley is a young Victorian ingenue who wants to get into the gangster world, but she can't because she's a bird, which is all right to say, Victorian. So she disguises herself as Chuck Norris. Yeah. They're going with it, that's amazing. And then ends up running the manure business of Max Boyce's garden. So she's disguised as, so it's Keira Knightley is Chuck Norris in Max Boyce's garden in the film Lace Off.
Lace Off. Yeah, that was painful. Not so much the listener, but just hearing you try to put it all together and bring it out. But well done. Okay, Leo, let's have your pitch.
Yeah, basically, Keira Knightley shows up at Max Boyce's garden tea party with a coffee pot, and Chuck Norris is just like, God, typical racial insult for Keira Knightley, turning up at a coffee pot to a tea fight, and then he kicks her into the sun.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I would pay to see that.
Right, Chuck kicks Keira
Just the boot.
into sun. Yeah.
Yeah. The coffee pot bit. It's superfluous, isn't it?
Dan Mitchell, we'll finish with your pitch then, please.
All right then, okay. It was a time of discovery, a time of murder, the time of the Elephant Man, Jack the Ripper, and Queen Victoria. But we're ignoring that because we're in Max Boyce's garden. Max Boyce is playing a Cockney martial arts expert, and he's been trained by Dick Van Dyke to do the voice. Keira Knightley's a posh prostitute with razor-sharp cheekbones, and they've got a fight Max and his choir-based gang to stop them singing about rugby.
By the way, they call the Men of Harlech. That would be their name.
That would be it, Men of Harlech. I like watching rugby. I like watching men in shorts.
Get the guns.
Keira Knight's a prostitute. Each baby she aborts. See? It's a musical.
It was going so well up until that point.
You can scrap that bit.
We've just got our new theme tune.
Yeah, there it is.
Thank you very much. So there we are then. It's... I can't get that bloody tune at my head.
I'm sorry, I actually lowered the tone.
Which is almost impossible to do, but you managed.
That's amazing. Everyone's going to be walking out here humming something. They go, what is that? Oh, yeah, the abortion song.
Keira Knightley's abortion too. Lovely. Well, there we are then. 3 pitches. Obviously, it's not for me to decide. It's our audience, by way of spontaneous applause or what have you, that decides. So, let's see what they thought. First of all, of Dan Thomas's Lace Off. Let's have a reaction to that. Liam's Chuck Norris kicks Keira Knightley into the sun movie. And finally, Dan Mitchell's magnum opus with singing as well. There we are. Much against everyone's better judgment and taste. Dan Mitchell wins tonight's Son of a Pitch. Brilliant. Well, that's it. Another Son of a Pitch done and dusted. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the audience here. And huge thanks go to Dan Thomas, Liam Schewitz and Dan Mitchell. I've been Slaymaker. This was Son of a Pitch. And remember, Soylent Green is people. Good night. What's that?